Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Today I'm showcasing how to locate and catch the legendary birds, beasts, Lugia, and Ho-oh on Cobblemon legendary monuments. Let's get into it. First off, I'd like to mention that this info is for the 8.1 update of legendary monuments. It may change or become outdated in future updates, but if it does, you can be sure I will have an updated video posted shortly after the changes are made. To summon the legendary birds and their Galarian counterparts, you need to craft the urns of Frost, Storms, and Embers. To craft these urns, you need 4 bricks in the corners, 2 gunpowder on the side, a netherite scrap on the bottom, and an ice stone for the urn of Frost, a thunderstone for the urn of Storms, and a firestone for the urn of Embers in the middle. And to craft the Galarian urns, you need to take the urn of your choice and place it in the crafting grid next to a Dyna fruit. How you get a Dyna fruit is you need to find a Dyna tree which spawns in the Dyna Plains biome. If you're having trouble locating one of these trees, you can track it down with the arc phone using a cherry sapling. Once you have the urn of your choice, you need to defeat 50 of the corresponding type of Pokemon to charge it up. For the Urn of Frost, it's Ice-type Pokemon. For the Urn of Storms, it's Electric-type Pokemon. For the Urn of Embers, it's Fire-type Pokemon. And for the Galarian Urns, it's Psychic, Fighting, and Dark-type Pokemon instead. And when you do summon them, they will drop a special stone you'll need to obtain Lugia. Articuno will give you the Arctic Stone, Zapdos will give you the Zap Stone, and Moltres will give you the Molten Stone. And when you combine them together in the crafting grid, you will get the Vortex Stone. And now, to acquire the legendary beasts Entei, Raikou, and Suicune, you first need to get the Poke-Treat boxes, which you can trade for from the Entrepreneur Villager. You can find this villager naturally in outskirt stand structures that spawn in desert biomes, or you can craft a suitcase block and place it down near a jobless villager so that they will become an entrepreneur. Once you have your blank treat boxes, you can craft them together with various Cobblemon berries to get the treat boxes you need. For the Entei treat box, you need 2 lychee berries on the top corners, a lancet berry in the top middle, 2 Oka berries on the sides, and 3 raspberries on the bottom. For the Raikou treat box, you need 2 Salak berries in the top corners, a Pitaya berry in the top middle, 2 Wakan berries on the sides, and 3 Nanab berries on the bottom. For the Suicune treat box, you need 2 Apricot berries on the top corners, a Ganlan berry on the top middle, 2 Pesho berries on the sides, and 3 Weeper berries on the bottom. And now you need to find Ekritique Village, which can be tracked with the arc phone with a clear bell in your inventory. You can find the clear bell in normal village chests. Once you get to Ekritique Village, you need to make your way into the Burn Tower and place the treat boxes on the pedestals for the legendary beasts. Doing so will summon them at level 40 with a 2% chance of being shiny. And when you do summon them, they will drop a special feather you will need to obtain Ho-oh. Entei will give you the red feather, Raikou will give you the yellow feather, Suicune will give you the blue feather, which when combined together in the crafting grid will give you the rainbow feather. While you're in Ekritique and you have the rainbow feather, you can obtain Ho-oh. You just need to find the bell tower, which also spawns in Ekritique Village, and make your way to the top of the tower. I hope you're good at parkour because you're going to need to do it a lot to reach the top. Once you're at the top of the tower, you can place the rainbow feather on the pedestal and to summon Ho-oh at level 60 with a 2% chance of being shiny. And finally, to obtain Lugia, you need to find Lugia's temple, which spawns in ocean biomes and can be tracked with the arc phone while the Vortex Stone is in your inventory. To get through this temple and be able to find Lugia, you will need to go through an underwater maze to find the lock and key that will unlock the final room in the temple. Once you solve this maze and unlock the main room, you can come back to the hallway and notice that a new path has opened up, which leads to the final room where you can place the Vortex Stone on the pedestal and summon Lugia at level 60 with a 2% chance of being shiny. And that is how you find and obtain the legendary birds, the legendary beasts, Lugia, and Ho-oh on Cobblemon legendary monuments. If you found this video helpful or entertaining, be sure to hit the like button. And if you want more content like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button as well. I'll see y'all guys next time. Have a good one. Peace.